what my favorite was? When third-party publishers complained that Wii owners didn't buy their third-party games. Oh, we would make better Wii games, but no one buys our Wii games. They only buy Mario games. Yeah, how dare they not buy Pirates Plundarrr. Stupid Nintendo fans. Look at it! In all its 4x3 glory. This game was released in 2010 by Majesco. It was a Wii exclusive too. Hey, any ideas for a new game, guys? For this generation's top-selling system? Any ideas for an exciting new IP? Pirates? Sounds cheap. Let's do it. And then 10 months later, well, we'd love to put some bigger games on the Wii, but no one bought the last one, so. Oh, that was the most infuriating thing about being a Wii owner, I think. Great system, huge install base, cool controller, so much potential. And what did publishers say? Sounds cheap, let's do it. Ergo, Pirates Plundarrr. I'm sorry, Plundarrr. Go fuck yourselves, how about that one? Look, I'm not a developer. I have no idea how much this game would have cost to make. But if it was more than $8 or $9, someone got plundered. So you start by choosing your character. There's a pirate wench, though, and she has red hair. So is there really even a choice? Then it's side-scrolling beat-em-up action, like it's 1986, which is awesome, you're exactly right. What am I even complaining about? Well, for starters, the goddamn game's full screen, which is like, I mean, it's full screen. It was 2010, not 1910. Not that it's really even that big of a deal, but look, it's indicative of the kind of product this is. Really cheap, corners cut, no attention to detail. Frame rate dips like someone brought Pico de Gallo. Underlay cheapo. Damn game's like a fajita of lowered expectations. You know, it adds all this stuff, which is all promising stuff, in hopes that you won't notice how underdeveloped it all is. You can pick up different items and weapons and upgrade your character's skill with each different variety. Hey, that sounds awesome. Yeah, and it would be, you're right. If any of those weapons were cool or different or felt unique or fun in any conceivable way. You can level up and improve your character's stats. Hey, that sounds like RPG elements. That's cool. Yeah, only the game's so boring, you're not really leveling up for anything. Except the difficulty spikes, which are crazy. It just out of nowhere, just all of a sudden it becomes the hardest game there ever was. About as balanced as a seesaw with a lonely kid who has no friends. Probably gonna need to talk to the guidance counselor. Hey, speaking of friends though, the game seems to be designed with those in mind. Like it's primarily for multiplayer. You can play with up to 4 friends. If you have 4 friends, you lonely kid on the seesaw. And if you're at all interested in this game, that's probably why. Even bad games are more fun with friends, and this one's no exception. Plus, in multiplayer, you get to revive each other when your friend dies, just like real life, so it takes away some of the frustrations that come from all those stupid difficulty spikes. And the game doesn't look bad either. I mean, it does. The art is kind of generic, and generally it's all pretty forgettable. But it's fine. You know, it's fine. Whatever. The aesthetic works. It just, look, it comes across as very cheaply done. What with all the slowdown and the full screen and just the overall genericness, you know, it never does anything to stand out, you know? It's just a cheap beat-em-up with generic gameplay. Far from a bad thing, but I mean, it's hardly Treasure Island here, you know? Which is actually one of my favorite books. You know, to be fair, there were some damn great third-party games. A lot of them, actually. No More Heroes, Muramasa, The Blob, Zack and Wiki, Elebits, and the list goes on. Problem is, some of those games didn't sell very well, and for some reason, when that happens on a Nintendo system, publishers go fucking crazy, and then they stop making those games for Nintendo systems. They start making games like this. And look, this is fine. The game's fine, whatever. You could buy it for your kids, and they'd be fine with it. but only because they're kids, and kids literally don't know any better. Kids would just walk through the forest naked if you gave them the opportunity. They're kids. So it doesn't matter if they're fine with it, they're fine with anything. And the Wii was capable of a lot more than just fine. You know, it was capable of Super Mario Galaxy, and Wii Sports, and Metroid Prime 3, and WarioWare Smooth Moves, and... Oh, what's the point? It's 2015. The war's over. Besides, those of us who were there, we remember what it was really like. There was a time when an exclusive Wii game didn't just mean Pirates Plundarrr. Although I do like pirate wenches. Sounds cheap, let's do it. Thanks to our pal George from North Brunswick, New Jersey, for sending this to the show. You scurvy dog.